दो.
Two.
Okay. Now tell me. यानी कानी चा मित्रानी कर्तव्यानी शतम चा पश्या मुष्मित्रेन कपुता मुक्तबंधानी. Just kidding. Even I don't know that. स्वागत है आपका संवाद पुराने साथियों के साथ में ऋषिराज एडिशन एपिसोड 4. पर इस बार कुछ अलग है. हमारे साथ हमारे पुराने दोस्त नहीं, हमारे कुछ नए दोस्त हैं. Hello and ni hao to my listeners. This is Anushka Adhikari, your orator for the day. I am sitting with none other than my friends from IMU, International Medical University. Now, this is going to be an interesting podcast. We can gain something from them and they can gain something from us, right? So, let me introduce you all to our friends. This is Chei and that is Jared from IMU. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay. So, hello mates. It's really nice being able to connect with you guys. So, how do you feel coming here?
We actually enjoyed the trip, like the whole program.
Okay, that's great. So, tell me about the first thing you noticed when you landed here in India.
Something I noticed when landing in New Delhi is that there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
And the first thing I noticed in Bhopal is that there aren't a lot of sky rises, not a lot of tall buildings.
Yeah.
So it seemed very peaceful.
Peaceful? Yeah, the crowd of India is really very nice. You see so many people around there, right? So, okay, then let us rewind back to when you were in Malaysia. Like, what chain of events led you to come here to join this student exchange program?
Oh, so we actually know that there is a student exchange program in this semester.
Yeah.
And then we heard some seniors recommending that they had great experience back in India last year. So that actually encouraged us to come here.
Okay, Thai Bangla. I learned some few. Okay. Now, I'm really curious that what was your parents' first reaction when you told them that you were going to join this program? So, how did they reacted that you were going to India?
No, my parents are actually quite supportive because it's actually known that India has a lot of medical schools, a lot of dental schools. So it's quite good that we get to come here and learn. And also most of our lecturers are from India. So you get to see how it's done here.
Okay, that's nice. Now, let's continue. So now you before move to your life there. Now it's important we know about you guys and how you live there, how your schedule is there, right? So tell me something about your Malaysian schedule, like how you attend the college and everything.
Okay, so for me, I stay pretty close by to the uni. So usually I drive to our uni. Then our classes start at around 9 and we end around 6. But if we have a full day of clinics, so we have AM and PM session. So in the morning, it starts at 9:15 and ends at 12:45. For the afternoon, it starts at 2 and ends around at 5:30. So usually I get home around 6:30. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Hectic schedule, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Now, can you explain like how your quota is divided? Like for here in India, we have 2 years pre-clinicals, like first and second year UG. And then we have 2 years clinicals, like then we start doing patients in our third and fourth period, final year. And then we have 1 year internship, rotatory internship, which is compulsory, like you treat patients there. There's no exam in the internship, but you have to treat patients and it's compulsory. So tell me about how things work there.
Oh, for us in IMU, in our university, there are actually 2 phases of the course. So for the first phase, the first 2.5 years is actually preclinical years.
Okay.
And then there'll be 2 options, whether you want to join the partner universities to study overseas or you want to stay local to continue your degree course in Malaysia. So we both choose the local track. So we'll continue the next 2.5 years of clinical years in IMU.
Okay, that's something different I learned. That means you can do your preclinicals for 2.5 years and then if you want, you can move overseas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's something new. So, how many departments are there in total? Like, we have so many departments like pedodontics, orthodontics, oral maxillofacial surgery, PhD. So, what are the departments there? Name few.
For us, it's a bit different because we don't have separated departments and places for each specialization. So each department use the same clinic and the same lab. for our lab work.
Okay, okay. So there's no differentiation. One lab and people can use it, right?
Yes, for
Okay,
every
that's
lab.
great. Okay. Now, tell me, is there any entrance exam you give to enter the dental school? Because here we give NEET, and then according to your marks, you can choose MBBS or BDS. So there, do you give any entrance exam for entering this dental college or dental school?
No, we don't have anything similar to that, but we have something like pre-university.
Okay.
So we can take A-levels, OSMET, or any Canadian program to enter the uni. Then you have an interview before entering the course. So your marks has to reach at a minimum standard before entering.
Like particular benchmark is there for marks, and then if you get it, you can enter that, right? Okay. Now, is there any quota you guys have to do? Like quota in sense here, we have so many years, like first year, second year, third year, final year. Each year we have a particular fixed number of patients we have to do. Like for say in OMR we have to do 50 patients, like that. So do you guys also have something similar to that?
Actually, yes, we need to reach certain quotas to graduate. So, for example, for denture cases, we need to complete one complete denture and then one cobalt chrome denture and also one acrylic partial denture.
Okay, yeah, somewhat similar. Yeah. So I heard that for few there, it's hard to find RCT patients. Whereas in India, RCT patients are very common because if you see, it's very common there. Almost every other patient has done RCT in one tooth or the other. So is that true? Is it difficult to find RCT patients there?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to find RCT patients because most of them have pretty good oral hygiene, but we don't really get the cases we want because most of them we have posterior RCTs, and what we want is anterior RCTs. So it's a bit hard to get.
Hard to get. Okay, that's great. People are really conscious about their oral hygiene there, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now I would like to ask you that you came here, you visited for few days though, but you know about the system there. So have you found any key differences or anything different which you think that it's different from your Malaysian school?
Yeah, for us, our dentistry undergraduate program is 5 years course. But for India, I noticed that there is 4 years course and then plus 1 year internship. Yeah, but for us, after the 5 years program, we need to join a government posting, which is compulsory. Yeah, for at least 1 year to get the license to practice back there in Malaysia.
Okay, it's like there it's 5+1 and here 4+1, right? Something like that. Yeah. So India, as we all know, is a country rich in its culture, right? So it's very cultural, very traditional, north, east, west, south. So I would love to know about Malaysian culture. So please describe something about your Malaysian culture there.
We actually live with three races, so we have the three main races: Malay, Chinese, and Indian. And we all live together.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Now, tell me, is the clinical work more there or theory-based work is more there? Like which ones get privileged or both are equally?
I would say clinical work is more back in our university because we start to get contact with patients from year 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I wanted to know that the clinical work there you do, is it more like manually done or is more AI and computer oriented?
For the patient record keeping, all that stuff, we use computer. Yeah, so we have a system to key in all of our patients' records inside the system.
Okay, and the dentures you make or anything, like do you use more imaging stuffs or mostly like manual things?
We still use alternate impression.
Okay, that's
the
nice.
students.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, now let's move forward with a small interactive session, right? It's going to be so interesting, a rapid fire kind of, a rapid fire kind of test. So, small questions. First, you tell me about your hobbies.
I like to watch dramas and read some books.
What drama do you watch?
Mostly Chinese drama.
Chinese. I have watched few Chinese and few Korean dramas. Okay. Now, do you guys live in hostel?
I don't, but she does.
Okay. Do you like hostel?
Yeah. It's actually the environment is quite good and we have a swimming pool because it's a condo.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is swimming pool and then gym center. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you have a favorite teacher there? Anyone you preferably like? Professor, any particular teacher you find great?
I would say there are some that are quite nice, that teaches us quite nice. They would interact with us.
Okay.
Or some like Dr. Chong, she teaches orthodontics.
Okay.
Yeah, which is really nice to the students, and most of the students also like her.
Okay, that's great. Now, any good Malaysian dishes you would like us to try?
Yeah. Nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak.
Yeah, it's a Malay dishes.
Okay.
It's rice with chili paste. We call it sambal.
Okay.
And then also some, we call it ikan bilis. It's fried anchovies.
Okay.
And then cucumber.
Is it very spicy?
I think will be spicy, but still.
But it's tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, you tell me that what's the best food you have eaten here till now? Because you have eaten few dishes here already. So, anything you liked till now the most?
I think I like the mandi rice most with
What?
fried chicken. Mandi chicken.
Okay, that one we had. Yeah, that it was a really great experience क्योंकि उस दिन हम लोग गए थे बादस्तूर भोपाल में और बहुत ही tasty हमने chicken mandi खाई and it was so tasty and they loved it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's the best memory of your visit here in India?
Actually, a lot. Like we got to visit a few places,
Yeah.
like tribal museum, and then a zoo.
Yeah. I think one we had.
Yeah, and then a temple on the top of the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tekri, you call that Tekri. You find it good?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you guys have any cultural festival kind of thing in your dental school? Like here we have fests annually. We do fests, cultural fests. There are DJ nights. There are annual functions. Okay, many things. So, do you guys have anything similar to that?
I don't think we have something that big there, but let's say we have big festive like Hari Raya, as the Malay event, or Chinese New Year, Christmas. They would put decorations around the uni, and they have events like booths and stalls, performance as well.
Okay, nice. So, till now, have you watched any Indian content or movie or series, anything?
Actually, one recently.
Which one?
It's a movie called Shaitan.
Shaitan. Okay, Ajay Devgan. Yeah. Something related to black magic, right? You liked it?
Yes, very exciting.
Exciting. Suspense thriller kind of movie, no? Okay. Any particular character or, any Bollywood actor you know? Popular? Not really. Okay. Now, any Malaysian movie you would like to suggest us?
I've watched one before, which I found it quite nice. It was on Netflix, which is Pascal. It's about the Malaysian Navy, and they show what they go through and what do they do during their job, like how they protect. Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's move forward, and I'll give you a small game. Okay, it's going to be interesting. So we'll call it game time, and I'll give you the rules are simple. I'll give you small Hindi words. Okay, easy Hindi words, and you guys will have to translate them to English. Okay. So ready?
Yes.
And now, the first one to you. Chalo.
Let's go.
Good. Shukriya.
Thank you.
Okay. Khana.
Food.
Sona.
I have no idea.
Okay. Pyaz.
Not really.
Okay. Panch.
5.
Yeah. Very good. Do.
2.
Okay. Now tell me. Yani kani cha mitrani kartavyani shatam cha pasya mushmitrin kaputa muktabandhani. Just kidding. Even I don't know that. Okay, so I really found it funny, and at the same time it's great that I don't know anything about you. I only know ni hao and few words because it's really difficult for me, I guess, and even for Indians too. The pronunciations are a bit tricky. And in such a short time, you have learned so many things. Like you even know paach do. Okay, that's great. Now, last but not the least, I will be moving forward with some conclusion statements. I would like to know things about you. So, would you recommend your other colleagues to visit us again here in India?
Yes, I think it's a very unique experience, and the local people and the faculty are all very welcoming. And we're also very grateful to have 4 student buddies which always accompany us everywhere.
Okay. So, what's your takeaway message? Like, what would you like to take away from here as an advice? Like, what you learned from here that you would like to, spread to your friends there in Malaysia?
Something as a take home message is that I think us as Malaysians, we should appreciate our opportunities we have there, because from what I've seen here, it's quite different from what we have back there, and I feel that opportunities in Malaysia is quite good, and people there don't appreciate as much.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, you should always appreciate yourselves because many a times what happens is कि आपको पता है आप अच्छा कर रहे हैं तो वो आपको हेल्प करता है कि आप आगे जाके बेटर करें बट इफ यू आर डूइंग समथिंग एंड यू थिंक नो इट्स नॉट सो गुड और आप उतना खास कर नहीं रहे तो वो मोटिवेट नहीं करता है आपको तो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट वी नो दैट व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज करेक्ट एंड राइट एंड वी कैन डू बेटर right so now next last but not least so any advice you would like to give us like what we could do better
I think everything is good. Like we have very comfortable accommodation, and the courses is very fun. Like we get to use CBCD software. Yeah, that's very.
that's nice because CBCD I have also learned from Jaju sir he's great with his work and all the things he shows are so easy to understand and it's really an interesting genre to learn from isn't it yeah so that's it for today and I loved this conversation I have never had this fun of a conversation and I really think that it will be helpful for our college to get you guys here and also if we anytime visit there Malaysia if we get the chance to go there I'd be loved and I would be so glad to see you guys there
Yes, that'd be great.
and it's really nice and thank you bye bye
Thank you. Dhanyawad.